old man here, with tears in his eyes. Are they tears of joy? I'll let you be the judge. My goodness. 13-7, the Blue Jays beat the Yankees in Game 2 of the ALDS, and the old man has no idea what hit him, except it's probably called Trey Yesavage. My goodness, what a performance. This kid was in control from the start. In fact, one could argue if not for John Schneider, he'd still be pitching his third no-hitter in a row. Because, my friends, what we were privy to on this day was nothing short of magic. Speaking of magic, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. putting the ball in play, which is something the Blue Jays do better than any other team. And if there's a certain team you want to put the ball in play against with varying levels of good success, it's the New York Yankees, who in the meantime can't seem to hit Trey. And he is just walking around with a swagger, doing things I've never seen. Blue Jays get on the board because the Blue Jays do that really well, and Dalton Varsho shows the Yankees for what they are, a horrific, porous defensive team. Aaron Judge, no hope. Dalton Varsho, now a bona fide superstar in my eyes. My goodness, he went 4 for 5 on the day. And there you have the Ballad of Ernie Clement, who I'm sure you can agree is there to make the old man feel young again. Because that's what he does whenever he seems to get a start. What an acquisition! Meanwhile, Trey Yesavage continues to obliterate all the Yankee hitters, including ones with really good mustaches. Sit down, Mr. Mustache Man. You're in Yesavage's world now. Yesavage. He just continued to be strong. Hard to believe that when Schneider would eventually remove him, he was working on a no-hitter. More on that later. Alejandro Kirk, my favorite miniature Viking, continues to put the ball in play and generate runs. He doesn't need speed when he's got contact, like Lee Majors, the $6 million man. There's a reference from the old men and women. Dalton Varsho, meanwhile, continues to do the unthinkable. And that's hit about, 350 in the ALDS? This man is on fire. And a reminder again that of all the strange things Shapiro and Atkins did during these last few years, that ended up being arguably the best. Blue Jays continue to get on the board, using their speed, getting clutch hits, and getting it done. And it just wouldn't end. I mean, Clement continues to show why he's this unheralded super leader. Meanwhile, the big guys are sitting down because Aaron Judge clearly can't pick up the ball, and neither can Giancarlo Stanton, Cody Bellinger, Eric Volpe. I don't even know if he started this game. He may as well be included in the list because Trey Yesavage is on fire. And he's doing things that the old man hasn't really seen before. Not since the halcyon days of Doc Gooden and Ozzie Smith in the National League and American League dreams that I had as a boy. This boy, meanwhile, 22 years old, is just shocking the Yankees, and Max Fried eventually had to be taken out earlier than expected. He gave some indication that the Blue Jays were somehow picking up pitches on him, but it's all hogwash really at the end of the day. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps up and delivers his Jose Bautista moment. Why? Because this grand slam brought the roof down, and people were absolutely shocked at what this man is capable of doing. Unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, it's the Dalton Varsho show. It just doesn't end. He just continues to be consistent. I don't know if Schneider will be able to sit him down anymore at any point, really. Lefties or righties, he seems to be there. The place is cracking. Yesavage, unbelievable. Just continues to mix his pitches, forcing fastball with the splitter and the slider. The movement is unbelievable. Speaking of movement, George Springer continues to be that unbelievable supernova, contributing with home runs, key hits, and a litany of some of the most cleverly placed F-bombs ever in public broadcasting. It's beautiful, it's joyous. Schneider coming out to take his young starter out, and the Blue Jays Sky Dome faithful on their knees, if you will, just paying homage to what this man is capable of doing. They're on their feet. They love it. The Blue Jays continue to... Well, I mean, at this point, honestly, I should just be making a Dalton Varsho tribute video, because that's what this highlight package feels like. It's nothing more than Dalton Varsho recaps, as if the baseball gods are reminding me that all the fetching that I did is finally coming home to roost. And then something very interesting happened, which is the Blue Jays continued to show why they're just a great, superior defensive team. And whether it's a replacement or reclamation project or utility players stepping in, the Blue Jays did some wonderful things. The bullpen sadly later on began to struggle, and some would argue that John Schneider probably should have handled them a little bit better. I mean, after all, in a game in which the Jays were up by something like 11 runs at one point, he had used seven different relievers. But in the end, they closed the door, brought in Sir Anthony Dominguez. He got it done even though Judge was tipping his pitches, which we learned later. But this was a tremendous victory for the Blue Jays. For the old man, witnessing this brought tears to his eyes. These Blue Jays are playing like world beaters. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily adventures of this postseason run for the ages.